example, values are bigger than you. If you're doing something that your parents wouldn't approve of, you're actually going against family values. If you're doing something in a business that's unethical, you're going against company values. It's things that you do that affect you and someone else. Does that make sense? It's your beliefs, but it's higher than your beliefs. There's more people involved in that. Beliefs are what? When we're talking about, remember this is NLP we're talking about. So what are your beliefs?
Specific norms.
It's the thing that it's what you believe you can and can't do. Yeah? It's what you believe is possible or not possible. You've then got strategy. What does strategy mean?
How we do something.
Position.
So so when you hear how to do something, it's a strategy, yeah? And you've got environment. What would you mean by environment?
Internal, external. Where?
Environment is where something takes place or what you use to do it. So, are values and beliefs inside or outside world?
Inside.
Are strategy and environment outside or inside world?
Outside.
You're doing that?
No, I mean, but strategies could be.
Yeah, we're talking about, and in this particular scenario, we're talking about a how-to.
Okay.
So how do you learn to do something? Do you learn? It's that you don't just believe you can learn it, do you?
Okay.
You don't just believe it. You've got to go through a strategy. You've either got to pick up a book,
Yeah.
or you've got to practice, or you've got to get someone to show you. So you need something externally to show you how to do something, and then, but you can have an internal strategy, or the strategy of how we create behaviour. But in this particular model, we're looking at values, beliefs, strategy, environment. Okay. This is a very, very quick way using 2 questions to get to the answer of it, not the answer, but get to the actual root of where a problem lies. Oh, sorry, spitting. Of where a problem lies. Okay? So, I can't do this. How do you respond to that? I can't do this. And I don't want you to know this. I can't do this.
Before NLP would have been why, but now
Why?
it's what's stopping you. Why?
What if you?
How do you know?
How do you know?
What if you could?
What if you could, yeah?
Why?
Why? Because.
Why goes what?
Because I can't. I don't know how to do it. I can't do it.
With who?
Try.
Why not?
I'm trying!
How come?
How come? Okay. Oh, you'll get there. None of that is wrong. None of that is wrong at all. It's just maybe not the most effective way to do it. Does anyone know what I can't do yet?
Oh.
Oh, there you go. So first question, even when you know people, you cannot assume. Now remember, where would you be using these type of techniques? With every single person that speaks to you? No, because you'll get slapped. People will hit you and never want to speak to you again. Where would you use these?
With people that is looking for your help, no? For people that is
Coaching, therapy.
needs you.
Coaching,
Therapy.
business intervention, someone coming to you with a problem. So even if you know the situation, even if you know the person, you can never assume specifically what the thing is. So the very first question you ask is, what specifically can you do? Okay? I can't do this, and that they're all on page, these questions are on page what of the book?
25. Magical question.
Magical questions.
Yes. 25.
Page 25, okay. I can't do this.
What specifically?
All of you, I can't do this.
What is specifically?
What specifically what?
You can do.
Can you do what specific?
No, I didn't say can, I said I can't do this. So
Can.
what specifically can't you do?
Yeah.
Keep to my language. I can't do this.
What
specifically
can
you do?
I can't do this report.
What stops?
Why cannot do this report?
Because I can't.
What's stopping you?
Ah, right, okay, hang on to that one. Now, what other things would you ask?
How do you know?
How do you know? Because I know, I just can't do it.
Where do you feel the...
Sorry?
Said where do you feel?
Where do I feel? Oh, I feel it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I feel it's cool. These are okay. These are all okay ways to ask. But a really quick one, which is in there, is what's stopping you. When you use questions like what specifically and what's stopping you, these are meta-model questions. Now, who knows about open and closed questions in sales? An open question does what?
Take information.
Yeah.
Give you some.
What happens with a closed question?
Yes.
You
Yes
get
or no.
yes or no. Okay. Meta-model questions go a big step further. You're eliciting specific information based on what someone has said. There's 11 language patterns. There's different ways of counting it, but the way we count it, there's 11 language patterns in the meta-model. But we're just doing a tiny part of it to start with. You're going to ask me what's stopping you, and then with my answer, you're going to tell me where I am. Okay? So I can't do this.
What specifically?
Oh, you all fell into the trap. Nobody listened.
What is stopping you?
I can't do this.
What
What?
specifically?
What specifically can't you do?
Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to start at the part where you just asked what's stopping you. I can't, you've got to listen. Really tune up your listening skills. I can't do this.
What
What
specifically can
specifically
you do?
can you do?
I can't do this report.
Why?
What's stopping you?
What's
How do
stopping you? What's stopping you? Stick to the question. What's stopping you? I have then got to do, if I was being asked this for real, I've done this many times and I've got the answers. So I've got my answers in my RAM, random access memory. Though I already know the answers that I'm going to give here. But if you were asking me this about something else, I would then have to do, excuse me, what is known as a transderivational search. My eyes would have to move around as I search different parts of my brain to represent the answer. Okay? So you've asked me what's stopping me. Oh, this is a really heavy report to do. When I write this report, there's going to be about 20 people in the company get made redundant. This affects people's lives. It affects people's families. I'm stuck. I'm really stuck with it. Where am I?
Values.
Can you feel it? Did everyone get values with that? Okay. I can't do this.
What specifically?
What
can you do?
specifically?
What specifically
Can't you do?
I can't do this report.
What's
Stopping you.
This office is so noisy, I can't believe it. I need silence to be able to concentrate. I've got to get this report ready, and I need silence.
Environment.
Environment. How would you resolve that?
Change your place or go to somewhere you feel
Where
I've
is
comfortable.
just said I've got to do it now. Do you want to go into my office and do it and shut the door? Or do you need to go to a hotel, or do you need to go someplace quiet? Do you want to go home and do it? You change someone's environment. The answer to the problem, the solution in the problem becomes environmental. It's a completely different way of solving a problem. We've started with I can't do this, but can you see how with two questions we've got straight to values or down to environment? Yeah? Okay. I can't do this.
What is
What's stopping you?
specifically can you do?
What?
What's
What's
specifically can you do?
Okay. I can't do this report.
What is
What's
stopping
stopping
you?
you?
I've got a new Mac. Now, I have been doing reports for ages on my PC. I don't know how to get into the template that we need to use to work with my Mac to do this.
What's
Strategy.
that?
Strategy.
Strategy. Okay? But is it? It jumps out of strategy straight away, doesn't it? Ask me, when do you need the report by?
What did you do? The report is
When do you need the
When
report
do you
by?
need the report by?
I need the report by this afternoon.
Environment.
How would you shift environment for that? What would you do?
Get them a
PC.
PC.
Give them a PC. So you go, okay, you need it this afternoon, there you go, you need another. No time to teach you. There, we go straight to environment. Ask me when do you need the report by?
When do you need the report by?
I need it by 2 weeks on Tuesday.
take a course.
No, take it.
We'll show you how to.
If I can get someone to take you through the process of how to do that, does that help you? Yes. So can you see, yes, it's strategy there. Okay. I can't do this.
What's
What
specific?
exactly can you do?
I can't do this reports.
What's stopping you?
I've been recently promoted, and I mean, I've been getting reports for ages, but these reports have to go to directors, and I mean, I just don't know if my voice is the right, the way I structure my reports, and I'm not sure if they'll accept what am I doing there? Beliefs. Can you see I'm still talking about directors, but I'm not really focusing on what the director, I'm in my own beliefs. So that, can you see the power of the meta model?